Hi, everybody. Welcome to our new Refs live stream. Yay! Welcome. We're here to talk all about Drakenfest. In fact, we're also going to specifically talk about referees. We have amazing people from our ref team here tonight, and they're going to tell us all about what they do and why, and tell us some fun stuff too. So let's meet everybody that we have. I'm going to look up here as if I can really see them. Look, it's a guy named Red. Hi, Red. Tell us about yourself.
Hi there, everybody. My name is Red. I'm the battle coordinator and head battle ref at Drakenfest US, and I've been doing this for a long time.
Awesome. Hi, who are you, Puck?
Hi, I'm good. My webcam seems to be frozen, and I'm not sure why.
Uh-oh. I think we can still hear you.
It's not frozen on my end, though, like in the Discord, so I don't know what's happening.
Hopefully it'll catch up.
I tried turning it off and turning it back on.
Okay, let me
But
check.
anyway, hi, I'm good.
Reese, why don't you tell us who you are?
Hi, my name is Reese. I am the head ref for Drakenfest. That means I'm the head of our volunteer team, our team of game masters and staff support for the event. I'm excited to be here to talk with you, Survival.
Amazing. Did she unfreeze?
My pronouns are they.
I'm sorry. Did you unfreeze?
I
It doesn't look like it.
Look.
Everybody, I do an impression. Look, it's Puck. Yeah.
Hold on, let me try something real quick on my end.
Okay. Bye. Hello.
Did that fix anything?
No.
Okay.
Weird. What about you, Metal? Tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Metal. I'm the lead ref in Green Camp this year. This is my fourth Drakenfest and my third Drakenfest as a staff member.
Cool. I'm going to try doing something technical and see if it helps with the camera.
Magic.
Oh, it didn't work. I'm so sad. Sorry. I'm a servant to an elder god who likes to puppet me around, and it's really hard for this god to try to make changes to the world with just one hand. Shh, don't tell anyone. Give us just a second to see if we can fix something.
We do kind of sound like the members of an animated superhero show.
I mean, there is a Puck as part of a Marvel superhero group from Canada.
I'm thinking more gargoyles, but thank you.
Oh, Gargoyles too.
We are showing our age, Red.
I am far older than I appear.
Oh, same.
I think it's smarter than me. Well, I think it's smarter than me. Mom, help!
I mean, while we're trying to figure it out, I didn't totally introduce myself earlier. I could actually Hi, I'm Puck. I'm new this year. It's gonna be my first time reffing, and I'm very excited.
And we're excited to have you, Puck. It's one of the great things about being a ref is you don't actually need to have experience doing staffing in order to do a grand job at it.
And we'll be more than happy to teach you everything you need to know.
The onboarding process for becoming a ref is really well done. It's probably the best I've ever seen.
It's been the work of a lot of different people and a lot of trial and error to get things to get to a point where we are confident that anybody who goes through the training and gets to be at the event knows what they're doing.
I figured it out. Hang on.
Hey.
Did you?
I know what's wrong. I just have to make it work. It's like a lot of LARPs. We can tell what's wrong, but we can't fix it.
Not until we've had time to look at it.
Okay, here we go. Yay!
Hi! I have a
Hey, there we
face that
go.
moves.
I'm a magician. Don't let
You are,
any,
in fact,
don't let
a
anybody
wizard.
don't let anybody tell you the Mage Guild's good for nothing.
No, they're very good for many things, including, apparently, technological magic.
That's right. Okay, well, let's talk about Drakenfest. I'm so excited. It feels like it's only a month away. Or less. Are
Less
you,
than.
are you
Or
nervous? Are you nervous?
Nope.
No?
Not in the
After-
slightest.
After a couple of years, not as much as I used to be.
Oh, I get a lot of stage fright, so I use LARP as this casual, kind of low pressure outlet. It enables me to demonstrate the inaccuracies of dragon stereotypes while also offering sensitivity training to the paladins on how to interact with dragons in a healthy way. So that's why I play. Why do you guys ref?
It's been tough act to follow, Survival.
Well, let's
I'll start.
let's start with you, Reese. Why do you ref? Tell us.
I really enjoy the back end support for events like this. I used to staff for conventions. I like seeing everyone have a good time. And so that was sort of my thought process when I came on. And I've sort of continued up the chain of that, of helping more and more people. But I will admit that the very first time I attended a Drakenfest, I chose to ref because it made it more affordable for me. There's
Oh,
a steeply discounted ticket for refs, and so it meant that I could attend something that I wouldn't have otherwise been able to at the time.
that's a great benefit.
It really is.
Everybody talk at once. Okay.
I
how
also really enjoy support on from an out of game standpoint, from a back end standpoint, like Reese said. And for me, the way that Drakenfest approaches emergent play and sort of like more improv than LARP normally is, because it's not just improving performance, but it is also improving the plot. Really allows player agency like nothing I've ever seen before. You show up at Drakenfest, you have an idea, and everyone around you, staff, players, everyone wants to make that come to fruition. And we're trained to make that happen. We're trained to help other players make that happen for themselves, but help make that happen for each other, and to really kind of just grease the wheels of this fantastic experience that we get to put on year after year.
How did you hear about becoming a ref? Did you like see an ad or something?
After my first Drakenfest, I was staying in touch with people in the community, and then I had heard a call for refs the next year and answered, because I've been on staff for other games before, and so I was like, nope, if they need help, I will definitely help out and lend my experience. But then it just like took off from there to like again, like nothing I've ever seen before. I don't know how. It's just in simple terms, that's what it is.
It's kind of the LARP Olympics.
A little bit. It's lots of different groups coming together to build something that's pretty fantastic. Kind of like the different countries in the Olympics.
And if you do it really well, you get some gold.
That is true. You can earn coinage, gold, silver, and copper.
I collect vintage loot.
Do you? Have you
I-
gotten some from the other years?
I haven't yet. This is my very first Drakenfest.
Hey, well, there's lots of the different coinage out there. The coins got printed for each of the years for the different dragons who won.
Wow. I haven't won yet. Maybe I'll win this year.
We're rooting for
I
you,
think-
Survival.
Thanks.
We are rooting for you.
What, Puck, this is your first year. How did you hear about, or what made you decide to be a ref?
Well, the last 5 or 6 years, I got more into like more organized events, and I kind of want to run my own event someday. And I had heard that being a ref can help learn the process of running the game and behind the scenes stuff of a game. And yeah. I also heard about it because I play in another game that shares some people called the Shindig, Shirefolk the Shindig,
Oh,
which is happening this
cool.
weekend. Hi, fam.
Hi.
But yeah, I made friends with people who made friends with other people, and it turns out I have a million friends that do Drakenfest or
So
ref for
many.
Drakenfest. Apparently, everyone I've ever LARPed with is somehow associated with Drakenfest.
They're in good company. Red, how did you decide to become a ref?
I decided I was going to become a ref because I heard that they were in desperate need of battle refs. So
Oh.
I decided, hey, why not? I've been doing this for almost 30 years now.
Whoa.
Let me go ahead and put this expertise to use. And I just really want to make sure everybody gets to have the same kind of fun times I've always gotten to have at every game I've ever played.
Wow.
And that's just one of the easiest ways to do that.
30 years is a very long time.
It's true.
Wow.
But nothing in the age of a dragon.
Well, I'm kind of a young dragon.
Well, you'll get there.
I joined the marketing team because it lets me play for free. Dragons normally get to play for free quite a bit, but they usually have to play NPCs. They make us play monsters a lot. We're kind of stereotyped like that. It's unfortunate.
Well, it's great. It's great that the avatars have a chance to show that dragons aren't like that.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time advocating for diversity in the roles that dragons are allowed to play in LARPs. Well, let's talk about what made you come back, because some of you have been playing for a long time. Drakenfest, this is year 5, and some of you have been here for all of them. Why? Do you have nothing better to do?
I mean, some people might say that about my summers, but it kind of plays along with something that Puck said. My community, my family of friends, are here at Drakenfest. They're a bunch of the people who are on the staff. They're a bunch of the people who are players. I get a chance to see them, which I don't get to see because some of them are across the country for me regularly. So I get to choose to ref and show up and build this thing for them and get to see and hang out with them a little bit.
Wow. What about the two of you? You've both played a long time too. Red and Metal.
Yep, I go ahead. I keep coming back because I want to make sure that everything is done. I'm not going to say right, because right changes, it seems, year to year. But I want to make sure everyone has the best time possible. And I don't mind facilitating to do exactly that. I'm all about it. I want to make sure everyone has a great time. And if I get to see everything and help out on the back end, that's a small price to pay for making sure that I get to enjoy watching everyone live vicariously.
Cool.
The first year of coming back was definitely off the gaming philosophy, the role playing game philosophy of like one GM to X amount of players, right? And that that system has to work in order for there to be a functioning game of any kind. And at first, that's what drew me back, saying, "Hey, I want to come back. I want to be able to be a part of this beautiful thing." But now I'm on a quest. I want to ref everywhere. I want to be in every camp. I want to be in the bazaar. I want to be in battle. I want to be everywhere that I can to try to see every aspect of the game.
You're trying to collect them all. It's like a Poke Ref.
Yeah, it really is.
Wow. But
You know, we've neglected one of the like really good things about reffing. All three
Yeah?
of us.
What is it?
They feed us.
Oh,
I
the
did
whole
completely
week.
forget about that.
Yeah, no, the whole week we get free meals from our lovely caterer, and it's good, solid food. It's very nice to be able to not have to worry about feeding yourself throughout the whole week.
wow. Do you also get dental?
I wish.
Oh, okay.
That's reserved for the dragons.
Oh,
Y'all have so many teeth, you take up the entire bill.
that's true. That's true.
Very
So-
large toothpicks as well.
Well, let me ask you, Puck, because have you ever been to Drakenfest?
Nope.
So it's your first time, and you're a ref. How can you know how to ref if you've never played there?
I read a lot. There's a lot of there's a whole I'm failing at words. There's a lot of help from the people who are also in the ref team because, as one of my friends said, we're all on the same team and we want you to succeed. So I've had a lot of help from other people. And also there's a cool ref person who messaged me today about my assessment who's also helping me. So yeah.
There's an assessment. Like, do you mean they're training you?
Yes.
That's amazing. What's training like?
A lot of reading.
Sure.
I'm kind of like a hands-on kind of person. So I printed everything out and I had it in the binder and I was like highlighting stuff and writing notes and all kinds of stuff.
Wow. Reese, you're the head ref. Can you tell us a little about what training is like for all of your team?
Sure. When you get onboarded, you get told like, hey, there is this manual of information that we said is the important stuff that you need to know about being a ref and being on staff at the event. There's an assessment that goes with it. It's open book, so you can sit there with the manual and the test and walk through, because what we care about is, have you read it? And do you know where to find the information if you get asked a question about it? We don't really need you to be memorizing it. That all happens ahead of the game. You've got from the time you get onboarded until basically right up until the game to complete it. And then on site, starting on Tuesday, so the day before the event starts, we ask people to come out and we run in-person training. We get to meet each other sometimes for the first time. We get to talk about what customer service looks like in the LARP perspective. We get to talk about de-escalation and how to help people find their center and their calm again when they might have been hot, tired, hungry, frustrated with something that happened. And we talk battle talks with those of us who haven't done a lot of combat games about what safe weaponry looks like and how to help people in a siege situation. So whether that's marking hazards or standing in the gate doorway to make sure that people aren't rap shotting around the gate.
Yeah.
Battle helps us learn a little bit about that as well. That is it's a condensed form of everything that you need to know.
Cool.
We also go over emergency procedures, which are a little hard to teach online versus on site, where we can point, hey, that's where we're going to go evacuate to. That's where the fire extinguishers are. That sort of thing.
Wow.
I just want to say, I know you just said it's open book and you don't have to memorize it, but I have been trying to memorize it because I'm a crazy person.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, Puck, but I assure you, what I care about is can you find the information, not do you have it memorized.
Sure. Well, that sounds great. I think that finding your center is very important as a person. I recently found my center. Would you like to see it? Here, wait. Hi. Shh! Don't tell anyone.
It's
no
got some
attention to
structure.
the hand behind the curtain.
I was about to say it's got some structure to it. It's not an ooey gooey center.
No. My life is very structured. So,
I believe it.
yeah. Well, are any of Puck? If this is your first time and you're having to learn so much, are you nervous at all?
A little bit.
It's
I'm
okay.
not that nervous. I'm not that nervous because I feel like I'm gonna have tons to do the whole time, and I feel like
Yeah.
having something to do like makes me less nervous. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does. Yeah.
Because in addition to reffing, I also joined the Alchemy Guild. So when I'm not reffing, I'm doing Alchemy Guild things. That's my whole plan.
Wow.
Cool.
It's a good plan. It's going to keep you busy.
Yes, that's the idea.
Well,
And you're going to have a lot of fun.
yeah. Shout out Alchemy Guild. Woo! One of the things that refs do is they work really hard to help our players know that they can have a good time. And they do everything they can to make sure that happens. So tell me, for all of you, what kind of advice would you give to players to help them, come into the game with the right attitude and the right ideas and right expectations to have a good time?
Whew. It's a big one. But I
It
think
is.
that, the experience at Drakenfest also encompasses camping. We're all outside, we're all making tents, and it may be your first LARP, it may be your millionth LARP, it may be your first time camping, it may be your millionth time camping, it may be your first time doing both at the same time. And a lot of that, there's unique challenges when there is that cross section and that interplay of having to live outside for 4 to 5 days and having to come back to a tent and to a cot or to an air mattress
Or a cave.
or a cave
Mhm.
or a cave. But it's definitely a challenge that our community loves to rise up to. There's a camp store at Coopers Lake Campground that has pretty much everything that we might need on an emergency standpoint. There is everyone around you that knows, maybe has done, someone around you has done this before and has the ability to help you out. And more socks than you think you need. Definitely more socks.
I don't wear socks.
Yes.
We could fix that.
You could wear them on your hands. Keep your hands warm.
No, that's silly.
So you think you need 0 socks, which means you need at least 1 sock.
Oh,
At least one.
okay.
My advice is it's kind of a two-parter. It's you have to go out and ask because it's not coming to you. Lots of folks who play in games that are more structured, where plot is dropped as a hook by NPCs, where there's a plan for the whole weekend of what the story is, folks there tend to be used to plot coming and finding them in the tavern or at base camp or whatever it is, and you get to talk with the NPC, and then you get to go out on the adventure. There aren't NPCs like that at Drakenfest. The story is what happens when various characters and their backstories bump up against other characters. Or bump up against our very few casted staff members, like the avatars and the seconds, or the guild leads. So if it's not coming to you, what do? Well, you have to ask. You have to go out and find what you want to do. You have to ask to come along with people when you see them going out on an adventure. You have to ask a ref, hey, I want to do this thing. How do I do this? you got to take a little bit of a risk, which can be scary for people, especially new LARPers who have maybe have never had to put themselves together and go, okay, I'm going to go out and ask somebody if they want to come along on this adventure with me. You got to be brave about it, because if you don't ask, it's never going to come find you.
I'm very brave.
I believe it.
I've been practicing for this LARP. I stand in front of a mirror and I've been taking handfuls of glitter and throwing it and go, woo! You're burned by my fiery rage.
Are we calling that orb of power then? Survival?
Maybe. I'm just gonna be really, really good at it.
I believe it. Keep practicing your spellcasting. Make
Yeah.
sure that people can see you when you do it too. That's
Oh,
important.
But I'm very sneaky.
Even when you're sneaky, it's much more fun if people know that they've been hit so that they can react and give you a cool reaction.
Oh, yeah. I've also been practicing improv. Well, here, let's try. Let's practice. Metal, say something to me.
Cheeseburger.
Yes. And
There you go. You're uplifting play already.
yeah, I'm great. Does anyone else have any advice for our players?
I do.
Okay.
In addition to what Reese had said, try to come to Drakenfest with an open mind.
Ooh.
Not everybody is going to go ahead and roleplay the exact same as you. So being prepared for different styles of roleplay, different hooks, different methods of which people are going to go ahead and interact with you is ideal. I mean, there is no one true right way to go ahead and roleplay and have a good time at Drakenfest. The point's to go ahead and go with the flow and just work with your fellow players, tell some good collaborative stories, make sure that everyone has fun. That's what this is all we're really here for. We're all here to have a good time. Let's go ahead, and keep an open mind in doing so.
Do you think that's the goal? To have fun?
That's my goal.
Yeah.
And I hope that's most people's goal.
It's mine
I mean,
too.
we're here to, I'm very glad to know that it's also your goal. I mean, dragons have a rough time of it sometimes.
It's true. It's true.
I don't have specific to this event advice, but I have some general LARP advice.
Okay.
Always bring snacks.
Like
you
Cliff
are going to be
bars.
walking around. You walk around all the time. You burn a little more calories than you think. Bring snacks.
So much walking.
And
so many Cliff bars.
Yeah.
And there is nothing like being able to share a snack with your new friend.
It's true. Snacks and socks.
Snacks and socks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready.
Oh, we got some good suggestions in the chat, which is, in addition to socks, shoes.
Oh,
If your shoes get wet, you want to trade them for dry shoes. If your socks get wet, you want to trade them for dry socks. Please do not invite trench foot.
Oh, that doesn't
It is a
sound
terrible
good.
thing.
No.
No, it is terrible and it is uncomfortable and unpleasant, and it is very, unfortunately, easy to get if you do not keep your feet dry.
Oh. What happens if the only pair of shoes I have that's dry is my sneakers?
Everybody is much more concerned about keeping the person in good condition and knowing that you're
Oh.
comfortable and safe than having the immersion broken. Most people aren't looking at your feet anyways.
It's a good thing because I don't have any.
Exactly. You're one step ahead.
I don't step.
But you have one sock. So
I
you
have
to
one
keep that
sock.
one sock dry.
It's true. The reason I have that is because I'm bringing it to the Glade to have it washed.
Oh, yes. I hear that somebody is going to do your laundry for you.
Yes, and they have towels. Towels. Very excited.
Gonna roll in a pile of towels?
Yeah.
It also bears mentioning that at Drakenfest, there is a whole set of washers and dryers available to every player. So if your clothing or shoes do get wet, you can go ahead and bring it up there. And, the camp store has changed, so you can easily go ahead and get your quarters.
That's good
And
to
then
know.
go ahead and wash and dry all of your dirty clothing or wet clothing.
Yeah.
It is a coin laundry, so as Brett said, make sure you bring quarters and your own detergent, but you can also rely on the camp store to pick those up if you didn't bring them on your way in. Good tip, though.
Yeah.
The water on Cooper's Lake site is a little bit high in the iron side, so
Oh.
sometimes
Delicious.
it can look a little bit orange. Lighter fabrics that get washed sometimes can pick that orange up, but if you get yourself a box of Shout color catcher sheets and throw one in the wash, it actually really helps prevent that. Also, having a camping water filter is a good idea if you really don't like the taste of iron.
Yeah.
Iron's good and healthy for you.
In reasonable doses, yes.
Mhm.
Cool. Well, we're almost done. Let's ask this question. How are you going to take your experience as a referee at Drakenfest home to your LARP that you play back in your hometown? Like I know that Puck earlier said that one of the things they were looking forward to was the learning from being a ref here. And I'm curious if those of you with experience have found that it helps you.
I think it does. I think Red and I both come from a LARP background, which was more combat focused, less roleplay focused. We've definitely come back and taught some of those folks who like the narrative, but maybe didn't ever learn how to do theater. They weren't theater people when they were in school. They read a lot of books, but maybe they don't know how to. They feel a little self-conscious about it if they're trying to do it in person.
Yeah.
I think we've done a pretty good job of teaching some of those folks of like, hey, you can be brave and you can role play and focus on the narrative, and it doesn't have to all be about wacky bats and aggressive math in the woods.
Can confirm, as a former immense stick jock who is very nicely reformed from that, it's really great just convincing people, hey, you can let go. You can go and flurb out and enjoy yourself. And just, what's the worst that happens? You go ahead, you make a little minor mistake, which isn't a mistake, it's just a fun experience. And then you keep on going and you turn that into your story.
Cool. What
For
about
me, I think that the experience of reffing at smaller games than Drakenfest somewhat translates up to a larger event, but the larger event management translates down a lot easier for me. If you know how to manage, 100 to 150 people at a camp and be attentive to their needs and their storyline wants and all of that, you can absolutely be attentive to the 20 to 50 people that come to your home game.
Neat. Puck, have you learned anything yet that you're going to bring back to your games? Just make something up. No one will know. Your silence makes me look bad.
No. Well, okay. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to do LARP and stuff, and yes, there's improv and stuff, but I have found many of the LARPs I'm in don't handle, or I've done, not all the ones I'm in, let me don't handle non-combat situations very well.
Oh.
So I feel like this game handles that a little bit better from what I've been reading and understanding, and yeah, so that's part of it, is because I play mostly non-combat because I have a lot of disabilities and physical issues, and I don't know, I want to make the game better for people who can't physically fight each other.
Yeah.
And I can confirm, you can go ahead and play the entire week of Drakenfest, not go ahead and pick up a single weapon, not swing at once, and just still succeed immensely well. This is not a game requiring combat. Sure, we can have combat, but you don't have to have combat. And so many people do all kinds of interesting things, tell all kinds of fun stories, and never even pick up a weapon, and that's delightful.
Yeah.
The game is about the contest, but the contest isn't just about the siege at the gates at the camp. It's
Oh.
far more than that.
So earlier, Metal, you said that you're a battle ref. What's the difference between a battle ref and a normal ref? Are you like, I'm a battle
I
ref?
only aspire. I only aspire to battle ref status. That's a dimensional goal of mine. I
Oh.
have not yet been a battle ref
Oh,
at
okay.
Dragonfest.
Okay.
Nope, I'm the battle ref.
Ha!
As for the difference between a battle ref and a regular camp ref, the battle refs go ahead and they focus on battle stuff. We make sure that the battlefields are safe. We make sure that where you're fighting, you're not going to go ahead and do something that can potentially hurt yourself. We're going to do our best to make sure that everyone has a good time while doing something that, is potentially, a little dangerous. Because let's be honest, there's always something that could go wrong.
Yeah,
But
it's
we do
true.
our best to make sure these things don't happen. And we're very successful at that for the most part.
That's awesome. So you check everybody's weapons to make sure that they're all made out of soft materials, like, I don't know, say felt.
We do check everyone's weapons. We check everyone's arrows. We check everyone's bows, war machines, large monsters. We do it all on battle. Camp
Awesome.
reps do some of that as well, but a majority of that does go through the battle team.
Cool. Well, before we go, let me ask one last thing. Are you still looking for any help on your battle teams or your ref teams or any other things that you all are doing?
Reese,
Absolutely.
please.
What?
Absolutely.
What?
We are always happy to have additional hands. Some of our other teams, like operations and logistics, would love to have some people who want to help organize and help get check-in go through faster. But if you're a combat-focused person, we're actually starting this year something called field support, which is
What?
that you get to tag along with the battle team, and you get to help them do all of the cool battle team stuff that they do, keeping people safe and helping make sure that the battlefield is accessible for folks.
Wow.
It's a significantly less involved volunteer position. It's like 3 or 4 hours at most, and we're gonna pay you some silver for it.
Oh.
And get you a fun hat.
And get you a fun hat.
What? I don't have a hat.
So, well,
We
I'm
can
sure
fix
we can
that.
find you one.
I may need one.
If somebody is interested in field support, all you have to do is come at check-in and sign up on the list for a shift, and battle team will meet you there, and you'll get to talk with them about it.
So they'll actually just do the training right there on site. They don't have to sign up today?
They don't have to. If you would like to, we'd love to know who's interested.
Wow.
But we have a plan for making sure that you are safe and trained to help battle team on site.
That's really cool. I like that. Well, does anyone else have anything they'd like to add before we go?
Just that I'm looking forward to seeing everyone at Drakenfest this year.
Me too. I'm very excited.
Make sure you bring sunscreen.
Sunscreen?
Maybe bug spray.
On these horns?
See, that means we need to. Yep. See, Puck's got the right idea. If you don't have sunscreen, you need to be wearing a hat. The Serengeti, which is the field in which we do the final battle, has no shade.
But I don't
At
have
all.
a hat.
We
You'll
can
get
fix that.
one if you show up and attend training.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just in it for the silver.
That's fair.
Okay. Well, thank you all for joining us. I was really, really looking forward to doing this with you all. And now that I've done it, I can say, nah, it was okay.
Well, Survival Guide, it was lovely to have you host us on this stream.
Well, thank you. And again, we really appreciate all of the work that you and your team does. I think that referees are kind of it's a thankless job sometimes, but without you, none of the game really happens smoothly. So thank you all for all the hard work that you do.
We're glad
And
to.
thank you for going ahead and being with us for this entire stream.
I
Yeah.
know there were several times when I thought, I'm going to quit this thing, but I stuck it out.
So brave of you, Survival.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, this was the last live stream that we're going to do before the event. So I hope that everybody gets their tickets. You can go to drakenfest.us and get more information about the game there. And you can listen to our podcast, which is called Draken Pod. And you can follow us on the socials and all that stuff. Otherwise, thank you, everybody. And we will see you all in June. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.